How to get your toddler or child to fall asleep independently in their own sleep space in their crib or their bed. My name's Ruth, I'm a health visitor in England. Let's get into it. I posted a couple of days ago on how to get a baby to fall asleep independently in their sleep space, so go take a look. I've also got 2 sleep guides. One is aimed at younger babies, one is aimed at 18 months plus, and that is suitable for children and toddlers on how to stop co-sleeping, how to stop feeding to sleep, how to stop waking for milk in the night, etc, etc. But please take a look. You've got 3 options here on how much involvement you want with your child when you're teaching them how to fall asleep independently. If you don't want to do this, that's absolutely fine. I still lay with my 6-year-old to sleep. You must do what's right for you and your family. You are not doing anything wrong. You're not making a rod for him back. How many 18-year-olds do you know that still need to sleep in their mum's bed when they're falling asleep? You don't. So, if this isn't something you want to change, that's okay, but this is for parents who do want to change that, which is equally okay. Number 1, I'll start from the most input to the least input from the parents. The first one is having a mattress on the floor in their room, and then letting them fall asleep in their sleep space, but you're in there with them, and you can spend the night in there, and then basically you're gradually getting closer and closer to the door, or you start off with the night in there and then they go back to your own bed, or once they've fallen asleep you leave. Tailoring that to you and your child. It's very, very similar to the next approach, but this one you're not sleeping in the room with them. The next approach is called the disappearing chair. So the disappearing chair is, as what it says on the tin, you can take as long as you want with this. You are sat next to them, holding their hand on their back, and you can do that for a first few nights. Say they're used to co-sleeping. That's already a massive jump for them. You can either be sat on the bed or whatever they're sleeping on the floor mattress. And basically, very, very gradually, that chair is going to get further and further away. You're not there to talk with them. You are there to be reading or sitting on your phone. You are there as a physical comfort, but you are not there to be chatting. Every time they talk, you remind them it's night time now, Bubs, we'll discuss it in the morning. And then this third approach, you're popping in and out constantly. So you're staying upstairs, but you're telling them you're doing a job. I actually also, with my children, they both listen to audiobooks. I feel like it's a form of mindfulness. When they're struggling to fall asleep, I say, don't try and fall asleep, just listen to the words of the story and you can tell me in the morning, and that helps them take their mind off falling asleep. So with the coming in and out, I sit with them for a couple of minutes. You don't have to do that if you don't want to, but I sit with them for a couple of minutes and then I say, right, I'm going to pop in the shower now and then I'll come back and give you a kiss in a minute. Or I'm popping into the bedroom to put some clothes away. A job that is upstairs, I'm going to go clean the bathroom, I'm going to go for a poo. Anything you want, you can make it up. And then you go back in a minute later, give them a kiss. I say, right, I'm just going to go carry on doing what I was doing. I'll be back in a minute. And the point here is going in every single minute. Eventually they will fall asleep, but what you're doing there is they're trusting that you will return, and then the following night you can make it 2 minutes if you want, and the following night you can make it 3 minutes. And actually, we don't want to be leaving them to be crying, but they're learning how to fall asleep independently, waiting for you to come back with that comfort.